Good morning, evening, or night, everybody. I'm your host, Cola, and we are back on Sky Children of the Light because of the double event. There being double seasonal candles and treasure cakes. Today they are going to be in the Wasteland and the Vault. So we're going to go get our daily quests from the Spirit. We're going to do those, and we are going to find all of the candles in the realms. So with that, let's get into it. Right, first let's go over here to the cafe and bow at the spirits to get our quest. Oh, we gotta bow at a player. Alright. Are any other players in sight right now? Nope. Oh yeah, also you have your travel spirit here with 1 day left. Oh, less than a day left actually, only 41 hours left. I'm tempted to get this because I don't know what it is, but I don't really want anything else from them. For some reason I feel like I already have that cape too, so I don't know, I'm thinking about it. But yeah, you got that spirit that's there for just a few more hours, and then you actually have, excuse me, and then you actually have your group of travel spirits, which if you find that bag you can teleport or just go into the here. This is the Avery dye shop, as you can now see. So yeah, right from here you can go straight back here, find the sign with a little gift on it, and come back here. These two are in-app purchases, but these are the travel spirits that you can use to buy with like candles and stuff. As you can see, I did already get some of the things, but I am definitely questioning on whether to get like this cape for sure, or I already got that cape. That one was my favorite. I got all of its stuff except for the hearts. Yeah, I'll buy the heart. Yeah, I just don't know. Also, those boots look very similar to another pair of boots, so I'm not getting those. And we got about a player done. But yeah, you just have to get lucky and find a player. I suggest like going to Geyser or something like that for that. But with that being said and done, let's go and get these daily quests started in the Wasteland. Alright. There's normally not any seasonal candles in this area, so we're going to continue. We gotta catch a light, we gotta visit the bonfire at Wasteland's graveyard, and also meet up with Crackling Canyon, also in the graveyard. Here is our first seasonal candle in the realm. It is right to the left of this little path here. That is right in front of the pillar. Let's hide my HUD, shall we? don't truly need it right now. Although I will go ahead and take a look at the map real quick. Alright, yeah. There's those 2 quests. And is the Catch Light one there too? No, the Catch Light is where we are currently at. So we gotta look out for the light. Alright. Is this our second seasonal candle? No, it's the same one we just collected. Okay. Continuing on over this way to the left. Following the little sand thing here, we come across our second seasonal candle. And again, this is kind of just your main candle running route. If you go from those pillars and go straight, you'll also run into this little path here. But yeah, there is our second seasonal candle. And our third is right up here in front of us, along with our fourth that is right there, back to back. Ah, there is our light that we're supposed to catch. Let's go capture that. And since we're over here, might as well go ahead and grab the season candle that is right there. That's also on this other path. There are 3 paths like this, and today all 3 of them have a seasonal candle around them, or on them, or like very close to them. With that said, let's continue on this way and go back to here. And then, yeah, right in front of this, like, broken down hut is another seasonal candle on the left. And then we are probably gonna have some on top of the pipe over here, and probably one right there, yep. Right, so we got one right outside of the broken down little hut. Now let's go and check. Yep, on top of the pipes is our last one, the middle pipe. Alright. Was that? Oh no, okay, yeah, it was. It was just being a little slow. There we go. That is all 8 hidden seasonal candles in the realm today. Now we're gonna go do the bonfire and find the crackling cannon here. Just grab those real quick first. But yeah, the light will rotate around in a circle, so if you just kind of want to wait around this area where that broken bridge is in front of the gazebo, it will come around there eventually. So if you just wait down there a minute, even though you haven't seen it, it will eventually come around and you will eventually see it. It shouldn't take that long to do its whole, like, little loop, I guess. Anyway, we already have the location of the crackling cannoneer. Looks like it is going to be right here. Because this and the, what I consider next section, are both actually the same section, and they're called the boneyard. Is that what I called it? This is not a safe spot to check. Oh, there we go. The graveyard. The boneyard is I always get them confused. Oh, I actually need that to be able to see that. Alright, now actually it looks like he's a little bit beyond. Okay, yeah, I was wrong anyway. They are completely down the long hill in front of us, probably. This is like the introduction to the graveyard, and then that is like the actual graveyard, I feel like. Excuse my doggo in the background barking at the neighbor's doggo. Oh no. Okay. Looks like the crackling canyon ear is going to be over here on our right immediately. It is right over there. Launch 'em. Ready. Aim. Fire. There we go. It definitely took a minute for it to register as complete, but it has been completed. I don't know why the blue star is over there. I guess we could meet up with them again and go ahead and get our candle from them. Indeed. Oh my goodness. Alright, from here we're actually gonna go back kind of the way we came. And there is like a giant plateau here, if you will. We're gonna fly over and behind that. And right around here is the campfire. Alright. And with that, we are actually done in the wasteland. But if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and continue the candle run real quick. So that... I'm not starting... After I get this area finished, we will go ahead and continue getting lost. Apparently. Wasteland is the easiest to get lost in by a long shot. It's so easy to get turned around. Excuse me. Alright. Just a few more spots I want to check for the wax. I'm gonna grab this as well. This is really short. This won't take long. you want to skip ahead like 2 minutes, then yeah. I will have a timestamp in the description to like separate the of like doing the quest and finding all the stuff. That's kind of all in one. The quest and the seasonal candles go together, but then I'll have one that says when the treasure candles start. But yeah, alright. I kind of just wanted to get to a safe area so I can safely teleport back to Avery. So we can go into the vault and find our treasure candles now. So let's get going. Alright. Into the vault we go. Take a looky back here. No treasure candles back there. There is one right here on the right in this little hallway to the elevator. And there is one on the right side of the elevator, kind of in front of the elevator, if that makes sense. And there's also one directly behind the elevator next to this rock. So we're up to 3 treasure candles found. Let's see. I think that is all the treasure candles in the bottom floor. Just the 3. So up we go. So we got 3 out of the 8. And we are continuing up. The vault is pretty simple, as there's not like a bunch of there's not a lot of room. It's not very big, per se. We have this one, which is going to be number 4, just 3 at the bottom. And one of these don't count because this one is permanent. Well, I actually don't remember if it's specifically this one or if the other one's permanent. But one of those are permanent, so we only went up by 1. Ah, here is the second one. And like I said, only one of those are permanent, so we have this one. So 3 at the bottom, and those 2, we now have 5 treasure candles found out of 8. So let's continue up, because I don't see anybody inside to help with the door. we are still just lining up the elevator to go further up. We have collected 5, and we need 3 more. I'm not sure that there's going to be one. There normally is not a treasure cave on this floor. So, I do not think there's going to be one. With that said, I'm going to grab the cameras that we shall go onward and upward. In this area right here, if you actually have enough wings, there's not a invisible ceiling like the other 2 areas. So let's get charged up and I will show you what I'm talking about. If you have enough wings, I think you have to have at least like 100 to be able to do this. I'm not sure though, but you just click A as you go up at the right timing and you will make it into the next floor. It is somewhat about timing to preserve your movements, and it is also about just having so. That being said, let's run this area. We are looking for 3 non-permanent treasure candle wings, and our first one might be right here behind the gazebo, and it is. Alright, with that one, let's go to this permanent one. That does not count, so we now have found 6 treasure candles. There are 2 more left. This one is permanent, it does not count. This treasure candle over here also does not count because it is once again a permanent one. The last 2 may be at the very top, I do believe. Once again, this treasure candle does not count because it is a permanent one. It will always be there. Same with the one at the very top of the vault. There's actually a lot of permanent treasure candles in the vault, if you haven't noticed. But yeah. I really don't want to ride the elevator to the top, specifically because of the mana rays. They're really difficult to ride. So I have some people here that I've saved so that I can use the skip. I don't really think they want you using those, but at the same time, I've never really gotten in trouble for it, or any warnings or anything like that. And you should get a warning before you get banned. Alright, this behind the thing is a permanent treasure candle, so that one does not count. But this one over here does, so that is number 7. And then this one down here is not permanent, so that is number 8. And with that, we have officially found all 8 of the seasonal candles and all 8 of the treasure candles. As you can see, we already have a good chunk of wax. We already collected 5 candles, which is one little chevron arrow thing above our candle con. That's how I know. But anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope you all have a great day, week, month, and even year. One final goodbye, everybody.